Hey guys, it's Aaron. Today I kind of want to talk about binding actually, because there was a study recently released in a health magazine, and they kind of found that all kinds of binding can be harmful. Um, and the study, it had had a ton of trans guys in it, and they described like the negative effects that binding can have. The link to the article will be in the description below. But really, kind of what they drew the conclusions for is that what you should do because binding can have such positive mental health effects is that you really just gotta bind only when you really have to. Which I know for some trans guys, that's all the time. But for other trans guys, like for me personally, I only wear a binder when I go out in public. Like when I'm at home, I'll just hang around in a shirt and strategically not look down. But binding can have all kinds of negative effects. It can make you overheat, itching, skin damage, etc., so forth. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you guys all know the risks. Um, and a quick Google search will tell you like all of the problems that binding can cause. But so like I said, this study also didn't take into account, if people were binding, properly, like wearing multiple binders or wearing them that are too tight, which again, most of you probably already know this, but that you shouldn't do that. Okay, it can cause rib damage, and it can damage your skin, which might not sound like a big deal, but if you have surgery and your skin elasticity isn't great, then your scarring is likely to be more visible, um, and things like that. So it's just something to take into consideration. Um, and I don't want to tell you guys how to live your lives and how to bind. I'm just putting this out there, because I saw this study and read it, and kind of makes me glad that I only bind when I go out in public. And when I first got my binder, I used to bind every single day. But then I started having sensory issues with it, and so I mean, I wear baggy clothes anyway because it's more comfortable for me from because of my autism. And so, like I said, I laze around my house, just carefully not looking down at my chest, which for me that's not a problem. I'll be watching TV or playing video games or something distracting. So that's kind of I know that's not the best recommendation out there, but that's just what I do. Just wear a baggy shirt or a sweatshirt or something, and just distract yourself with something. Read a book, play a video game, do homework if you're in school, things like that. Something with your hands is good, because I find that the more I'm moving my hands, the more I'm thinking about what I'm doing with my hands than I am about my gender dysphoria. Distraction is a great thing. Um, and so here's my thing. They said that most forms of binding are pretty much equally um, damaging, including commercial binders. But I still don't recommend using duct tape, because I mean, come on, that has gotta freaking hurt. And plus, if you're doing it for the first time, you never know. You might have a reaction to the adhesive on the tape. Like my boyfriend is allergic to medical tape, and it makes his skin break out. Um, and I don't know how often this occurs, but if you bind with an ACE bandage or other elastic bandage, there have been reports of actually breaking your ribs from doing that. So I don't know. I still kind of think that buying a binder, if you're able to do so, is the safest way. But for the love of God, guys, don't get one that's too tight. It's really bad for your chest. Okay, and you know, just be careful, and only wear it if you really got it. So, like if you're at home, just screwing around, just put on a sweatshirt. Okay, and just be safe while you're binding. All right, this is your PSA. Peace.